Oh man, this is definitely not disappointing. This is well worth driving around in the rain today. Check this out. That's really cool. Alright, it's Thursday morning, rainy and miserable out, and I decided yesterday on my way looking around for campsites that there might be some really good campsites. I just didn't have the time to explore. Whereas I know over towards the central Lake Superior coast between like Lance and Marquette, there's spots where you can still find really good campsites. So I cut down US 41 from Houghton, stayed there last night in Houghton, and this morning I'm driving up like the Van Ripper Big Something Trail, and I came across this little river here, which I think is the Pesky, whatever. But let's check out that view. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of great places in the Upper Peninsula, that's for sure. Every time I find a new spot, it just kind of amazes me. And I don't live up here because where I'm at, it's flat farm country as far as the eye can see. Not sure where I'm going to end up tonight, or what I'm going to be doing, or what I'm going to see, but one way or another, it's going to be something new, and I'm just going to make the best of it in spite of all this gloomy, miserable rain. All right, let's hit the road. So one of the things I had set out to find today was the Huron Railroad Cut. I don't think this is it, but this is definitely a cut. I don't think it's the one I'm looking for, but kind of interesting. It's pictures I saw made me think it was much deeper and longer, so I don't think like, you know, this is it. I'm like, eh. But pretty interesting. Again, coming from the flatlands of farmlands in southern Michigan, you're not going to see anything like this. So definitely cool to see. I'm going to take a few pictures and then keep going. So I was driving down this little dirt road and I saw something here up to the side that you don't see very often. Let's check this out. Nice calm water. Beaver dam. How cool is that? Yep, all right through there. It's all beaver dam. And I cannot see the beaver's house, but I gotta imagine it's somewhere. Yeah, that's not really it. That's somewhere out there, but that's cool. Don't see that every day. So I just came to this fork in the road and go that way, or I can go this way. There's a little sign over here. I'm gonna see if I can see what the sign says. All right, Huron, Pesky grade that way, and then upper Arvon, Mount Kerwood, Hillbilly Hardwoods. Appreciate you. So I think we're going the wrong direction. We're going clockwise when we should be going counterclockwise on this. But I'm gonna keep going counterclockwise. So based on what I'm seeing, I wonder if there's another sign over here. On the map that I have with me, I want to go this way, so that's the way I'm going to go. And the map too shows that this direction and that direction kind of loop together to form like just a fork in the road that joins up again. So let's, I'm gonna go right. So this area has clearly been logged, but one of the interesting things is a little hard to tell on a GoPro, but you can see the topography here a lot better, which is something in the Midwest you almost never get to see, you know, because as we never get above the tree line, you don't get to see the actual hills. All you ever get to see is trees. So regardless of what you think about logging, it's really cool for those of us that live in these areas to be able to actually see the hills. So right over there is, I think it's called a buffalo. It's a logging truck. It's unloading a load of logs, and that's the way I gotta go. So I'm gonna wait till he clears out and then go on that way. I think I'm gonna make some coffee right now too while I'm at it. Path's clear, now I'm gonna keep going. Alright, so my goal for today was to find the Huron Railroad Cut, something like that. I don't know the actual name, but I made it to it eventually here. I'm pretty sure this is, if you look, you'll see a bunch of railroad ties. So I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm gonna hike up it a little ways, see what I see, and hopefully get some pretty cool pictures. But the history, from what I understand, is some people from Detroit back in the late 1800s had thought they were going to make a fortune by having a railroad cut through this mountain range, and it turns out when it got done, the mine stopped being profitable, it got closed, and this was one of the relics from what's left of it. But yeah, we'll see what we see as we hike up this interesting trail. All right. Oh man, this is definitely not disappointing. This is well worth driving around in the rain today. Check this out. That's really cool. Not something you see every day. Certainly not in this neck of the woods. Alright, so I just reached what I think is the other end, and taking a look back through there, wow. I don't know exactly how tall the ridge is there, like 40-50 feet, but definitely pretty cool. And on a rainy, muddy day like today, make sure you bring some sturdy boots and be prepared to get wet, because it's definitely mucky down there. I mean, look at this. It's mucky right here. Everywhere you go, muck. Oh, there's some more up here. It's not as dramatic as that, but I'm gonna go check it out. Came out to another section here. It's a little hard to tell, but it's really overgrown through there. You can probably hike it, but also the water's really quite deep here. So that's about as far as I'm gonna go this time. But I think I'm gonna come back here, hopefully when it's dry, bring my kids and let them check it out. Another weird fluke, middle of nowhere, haven't had cell service all day. Just a moment ago I got a text message, but it was down inside the ravine. I was down there getting a text message. So you may or may not get service here. Well, there you have it. The Huron Railroad Cut. That was well worth the extra trip today. I'm so glad I came here. I'm totally gonna be coming back. Man, Now, I gotta hike back through all this. I start driving and go see if I can find a campsite. I might look at the weather and try and get away from the rain if I can help it. If not, there's worse places to be.